Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's another exciting day in the world of football transfers. Today in United Insider, we will dive into some intriguing news. Roy Keane, one of Manchester United's most outspoken legends, has dropped a bombshell about current manager Ruben Amorim. According to Keane, Amorim doesn't even look like he's trying to succeed at Old Trafford anymore. Instead, Keane believes Amorim is simply waiting to get sacked so he can walk away with a massive £12 million payout. And he claims that's exactly why United cannot win back-to-back games under his leadership. Now, let's unpack this because it's a huge statement. Manchester United are in crisis mode. After a 3-1 defeat to Brentford last weekend, the pressure on Ruben Amorim has never been greater. The numbers are damning. Since arriving at Old Trafford last November, Amorim has failed to deliver any real improvement. The Red Devils haven't won back-to-back Premier League matches under his management, and this season alone, they've managed just 2 wins out of 6 league games. Add to that the humiliation in the Carabao Cup at the hands of Grimsby Town, and the picture is bleak. Roy Keane, never one to sugarcoat his words, has reportedly told close sources and pundit circles that Amorim's lack of progress is no accident. In Keane's eyes, Amorim is going through the motions, doing just enough to keep his job, but not enough to turn things around. And the reason, Keane suggests, is simple. If Amorim is eventually sacked, Manchester United are legally obliged to hand him a huge £12 million compensation package. For Keane, this is absolutely unforgivable. He believes no manager should ever treat Manchester United as a payday. The former United captain said the lack of fight, the lack of passion, and the repeated tactical blunders all point to a coach who isn't fully committed to the project. Instead, Keane sees a man who already has one eye on the exit door and on the money waiting for him when he walks out of it. Think about it. Keane has always been a winner. During his time at United, he demanded the highest standards from everyone around him, players, staff, and managers alike. So, to see the club in this position, with a manager who looks unable to string together consecutive victories, is absolutely enraging for someone like Keane. And Keane didn't hold back in pointing out the evidence. Look at the Brentford defeat. United started poorly, conceded sloppy goals, and showed little reaction until Benjamin Sesko's consolation strike. Look at the missed penalty from Bruno Fernandes, the poor defensive shape with Luke Shaw struggling on the left, and the lack of direction from the sidelines. For Keane, all of this adds up to one thing: a manager who either doesn't know what he's doing or simply doesn't care. And Keane leans toward the latter, saying it looks deliberate, like Amorim knows the sack is coming and is fine with it because of the financial reward. Now, is Keane right? That's the big question. From a business standpoint, the £12 million figure is correct. That's the reported compensation Amorim would receive if Manchester United pulled the trigger. And in modern football, we have seen managers walk away with massive payouts after failing in their jobs. But to suggest that Amorim is actively managing poorly to get sacked, that's a very bold claim, and only someone as fearless as Roy Keane would dare to say it out loud. But let's be honest, results don't lie. Manchester United fans are furious. They're watching the same mistakes week in, week out. No consistency, no identity, and no improvement since Amorim took charge. Keane's comments may be harsh, but many supporters would agree with the sentiment. They don't see the hunger or the fire in Amorim, and they don't see any signs of progress. What makes this even worse is the fact that Manchester United are at a crossroads right now. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos taking over the football operations, fans expected a fresh start, but instead, they're getting more frustration, more embarrassment, and a manager who is underperforming. If Keane's suspicions are right, and Amorim is indeed just waiting for his payoff, then United could be wasting precious time this season. Every week under Amorim could be another step backward, and the £12 million question becomes whether to sack him now or gamble on giving him more time. For Keane, the answer is clear. No manager should ever be allowed to disrespect Manchester United this way. If Amorim truly has no faith in turning things around, then the board must act fast. Keane has made it clear that he has lost patience and believes the club needs a manager who wants to fight, not someone biding their time for a golden handshake. So, here we are. Roy Keane believes Ruben Amorim is no longer managing Manchester United with the intention of winning. He thinks the Portuguese coach is simply waiting for his £12 million payoff. And with results showing no sign of improvement, Keane's brutal assessment may not be far off the mark. The big question is, what will Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the board do now? Do they continue to support Amorim, hoping things will improve? Or do they cut their losses, pay the compensation, and move on before the season slips away entirely? United fans, what do you think? Do you agree with Roy Keane's fiery verdict? Is Amorim just sitting back, waiting to be sacked for the money? Or does he deserve more time to turn things around? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to United Insider TV for all the latest news and updates from Old Trafford.